Welcome back, maths fans. Today we are going to be looking at everyone's favourite calculation method, long division. Long division's got a bit of a bad reputation for being really difficult, taking forever, being really hard to work out. It's not that bad, it's not that scary, it's actually fine. It's understanding the principle behind it, and it's also having really solid times table knowledge. And actually, the big thing that will really help anyone out with this is about being able to understand how to quickly work out an unknown times table. The key thing with dividing by a 2-digit number is writing out that times table. You need to write out the times table of whatever the divisor is. If I'm dividing by 32, I have to write out the 32 times table because I don't know it in my head. If I'm dividing by 24, I have to write out the 24 times table because I don't know it off the top of my head. Okay, so those are really important things to remember. That is a key first step. So before I even put 544 and 32 into a formal method for this, I'm going to write out my 32 times table. Okay, ways you can work out your 32 times table is you can do your 30 times table and your 2 times table and combine it. Or you can just add 30 each time and then add 2 more. So you could just go, okay, let's go 32, add 30 is 62, add another 2, 64. So I could do add 30, add 2. Try that again, add 30, 94, add 2, 96. Okay, or I could just be adding that on, doing my 30 times table and then adding it to the 2. Okay, either way, you need to work your way through that times table until you have up to 9 times. Okay, we don't need to go to 10 times because otherwise it would kind of solve itself and you should be able to spot the number relationship. So I'd be dividing by 320 because I know that's where I'm going to at 10 times. Okay, so writing out that unknown times table is always the first step. Okay, so here's up to my 9 times. If I went to 10 times, I would get to 320. Okay, now I know that, I can put it into my short formal method. So I'm going to go 544 divided by 32. Now the first thing I need to look at is, can I make any groups of 32 from 5? Well, no, of course I can't. So now I'm looking at 54. How many groups of 32 can I make from 54? And if I come over to my multiplication table here, I can make 1 group because that will get me to 32. But 2 groups will take me too far. That will get me to 64. So actually, out of 54, I can only make 1 group of 32. Now, this is where things start getting slightly different from normal division. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that. Here is my 1 group of 32 and 54. I'm going to put that underneath. And I'm going to subtract that from 54. So I'm going to do 4 subtract 2, 2. I'm going to do 5 subtract 3 is 2. So it gives me 22 as my leftover. 22 is my remainder after I've made 1 group of 32 from 54. I have 22 left. That makes sense because if I add 22 and 32, I get to 54. Now what I need to do is I can't make any groups of 32 from 22. So I'm going to pull down the next digit, only the next one. If I had a longer number, I'd only be pulling the next number down here. Now, instead of 22, I have 224. And what I need to do is I need to work out how many groups of 32 can I make from 224. I'm going to count down my times table that I've written out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what you'll notice here is that is exact. That's exactly this number here, which means that when I subtract those two, I'm going to be left with no remainders. If I had any remainders left, it would be 17 remainder whatever was left down here, which was less than 32. If I had extra numbers in here and I had a remainder, I'd pull the next number down and carry on with the same process. But for this one's quite nice, it's quite straightforward. It gives me an answer of 544 divided by 32 of 17. So if I look at another example of that over here, I'm going to look at 816 divided by 24. So again, the very first thing I need to be doing here is I need to be writing down that unknown times table. So I don't know my 24 times table because I haven't been learning it, which is kind of fair enough. So I'm going to write it down. Again, with this one, you could do each time add 20 and then add 4. You could do your 20 times table and your 4 times table and put them together. Or you can double your 12 times table because 24 is double 12. So you could write your 12s and then double it and you'd work out your 24 times table. Okay, whichever way works for you is absolutely fine. But what you have to do every single time you see a divide by 2 digits, every single time you're trying to take on a long division calculation, you have to write out the unknown times table as the very first thing that you do. I'm not going to put my 10 times table down here, which would be 240, because I don't need it. It's an extra step I don't need to do. Now I have my times table written down here, I have my 24 times table. I can then go and put this equation into my method, okay, into my short formal method for division. 816 divided by 24. So, same process as before. I need to look at how many groups of 24 I can make from 8. The answer to that is obviously 0. And then I'm looking at how many groups of 24 I can make from 81. 1, 2, 3. 4 groups gets me too high because 96 is more than 81. So I can't make 4 groups, I can only make 3 groups. 3 groups of 72 here. So I'm going to put that underneath my 81, like that. And I'm going to subtract 72 from 81 to find out what my remainder would be between the two. I can't do 1 subtract 2, so I'm going to need to do a quick bit of exchange here. 11 subtract 2 is 9, 7 take away 7 is 0. So I have 9 here, and I need to do the same as I did over here. I'm going to pull down the next digit. So now I have 96. And often, when you're doing these, you'll work out whether they're going to have remainders or not very quickly. And as we've got our times table written down here, 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of 24 get me to 96. And as I did before, I have no leftovers, I have no remainders. Okay, which means that my answer to my calculation of 816 divided by 24 is 34. 34 groups of 24 are in 816.